Hi guys and welcome to episode 38 of Giant Killers on Football Manager 2016, and we're going to start today's episode looking at the transfers that we've made in the summer. What we'll in fact do is look at the outgoings, so who's left the club. First of all, Boris Rapic, we sold him for £80,000. He didn't really do as well as I hoped last season, and he's moved on to Parma, who are in Serie B. Next up, we practically gave away Cosimo Chirico to Pro Piacenza on a free transfer. Obviously he was unhappy and he was a bit of a troublemaker, so glad to see the back of him. Agostino Camigliano's also left. He has gone to Avellino for £58,000 and he's immediately valued at £100,000, and he's been playing quite well for them actually, so seems to be a good move for him, and we're always happy to get the money. Next up, the biggest sale of the summer, for us anyway, Joaquim Alves. Leicester came in with an offer of £64,000 and we managed to negotiate that up to £500,000 up front, as well as £500,000 if Leicester get promoted from the Championship, and then 30% of the profit from the player's next sale will also come to us. And the fact that he's immediately valued at £625,000 is very nice to see, because if they sell him for more than the money that they've paid for him, then we're going to get some money. Zampano has also left. He's gone to Perugia for £300,000. Both Alves and Zampano, I wasn't actively looking to sell them, but on deadline day some teams came in with offers I couldn't refuse and they left. And the final sale was Diego Vitrino, also on deadline day. He'd been talking to a few clubs throughout the summer for transfer value, different amounts, 100,000, 80,000, and then he eventually left for Spal for £20,000, which is a bit disappointing considering he was valued at 110, but we just had to get him off the books. He was not going to be registered for this season, and we just had to get rid of him. Now on to the incomings. There's quite a few of those, a lot of them from higher level clubs that have been released as youngsters. This is one of them, Hassan Syed. He's an attacking left midfielder released by Chelsea. He didn't do too well in pre-season, but he has done. He had a very good game in the first league game of the season. He's got the potential to be a 5-star player as well, so definitely one to watch. Fabio Fachin, he is a centre midfielder, Italian, 19 years old, released by Lazio at the end of last season. Even if he doesn't do well, you can see he's valued at £205,000, so if we can sell him for anything more than that, that would be brilliant, especially since it's a free transfer. But he has been playing quite well for us. In the Italian Serie C Cup, he played one game, got himself a goal. I think it was a goal from the edge of the box as well. It was quite a good finish, and he's got an average rating of 8. So he looks like he's progressing well. Next up is probably the best signing that we've made this summer, I would say. Released by Bayer Leverkusen, Philipp Wuttke, an 18-year-old German striker who is already a 2.5-star player with the potential to be a 5-star player. You can see all of his attributes are increasing. He's scored one goal in one game in the Italian Serie C Cup, and he looks like he could be a very, very good player. He's got 15 finishing, 13 dribbling. He's quite pacey as well. We signed Gavin Gunning, who was released by Rangers, 28-year-old Irish defender. He has 3.5-star current ability. You can see some of his attributes are going down. That probably will happen as he is getting a bit older, but hopefully he can be a good, I would say, rotation player. I don't think he'll be a starting 11 every week kind of player. And a name that a few of you may recognise, Armand Traore. We've signed him on a free transfer. Obviously he used to be at Arsenal, Monaco, Juve. He's been around quite a bit. 29-year-old left back, and he's performed very well in the games that he's played for us so far. He's played once in the league, twice in the Serie C Cup, and he's got a 7 or higher average rating. Current ability 3.5 stars, potential ability 3.5 stars as well. Obviously he's 29, so he doesn't really have any extra potential than the way he's playing at the moment, but his attributes are very nice. Crossing 14, dribbling 11, and he's going to be very useful. He's going to be our starting left back, but of course he can play all the way down the left wing. And we filled a position that we've been needing to fill for quite a while. Obviously we've had Catania and Diallo playing in goal, two very young goalkeepers who aren't the best, and we finally signed someone. We signed Liam Kelly on a free transfer. He was released by Rangers, where he'd been for 15 years. He's only 23 years old, so he's been there since he was a child, and he's got a current ability of 1.5 stars, which isn't the best, but it's a lot better than what we had before, and potential ability of 3 stars, and he's played okay in his first few games for us in the friendlies and in the league and cup. Next two are a couple of loan signings. Patrick Cutrone on loan from AC Milan. He scored on his debut in the Italian Serie C Cup, and he's got a current ability of 3 stars. So he's not going to be starting because I do want one of my actual fully contracted players, Philip Wuttke, to be a starting striker, but Cutrone is a very good backup striker, or when we play 2 forwards, he can play alongside Wuttke. And the second loan signing is from Fiorentina. He's also a striker. He's a bit of a different kind of player. He's more of a target man. Ivorian, and not an Ivorian international, he's Ivorian, 22-year-old striker. 3-star current ability as well. So we do have a plethora of talent up front. Juan Rodriguez is our replacement for Alves, and I'd say it's an upgrade really. 1.5-star current ability, potential to be a 4.5-star player. 24-year-old Spanish centre-back. His heading is 13, marking 12, tackling 13. It's the stuff that you want to see from a centre-back, and I think he can go on and have a very good career with us. And the final incoming is a centre midfielder. He's the replacement for Zampano. 2.5-star player. He's probably, I'd say he's the same level as Zampano, but I think Zampano can probably improve in the future. This guy's a 25-year-old Italian. He's got passing the 12, probably a standout attribute, and I think he'll be more of a rotation centre midfielder because we do have quite a few of those in the squad. In terms of games that we've played in pre-season, we did have a lot of friendlies booked, but they got cancelled because of the fact that we were in the Serie C Cup group stage, which we've never had to do before, so that cancelled quite a few of our friendlies. But we did manage to get a few in there. We lost 5-0 to Napoli, lost 4-1 to Frosinone, and then in the Serie C Cup Group C, we beat Piacenza 2-1, lost to Ravenna 3-2, and then Piacenza beat Ravenna, so all 3 teams had 3 points and 0 goal difference, and somehow we went through top of the group. So we're through to the second round of the Serie C Cup. We don't yet know who we're playing in that, but I will let you know. And in the friendlies after the Serie C Cup, we were unbeaten. We beat Bra 5-0, Philip Wuttke getting himself on the score sheet. And we drew 2-2 with Cesena. Cesena, obviously the team that are in free fall after being relegated in consecutive seasons from Serie A and Serie B. We managed to just equalise in the last few minutes actually with that one, thanks to Patrick Cutrone. And then in the league, the first game of the season against Pavia, Hassan Sayad, one of our new signings, get himself on the score sheet with about 10 minutes to go, and it's a good way to start the season. So today's episode is going to feature the Bassano game away from home. We have obviously played Bassano quite a lot in the past, as we've been in Serie C for way too long, so hopefully we can get a positive result today. This is the formation and lineup that we're going with today. So we've got Liam Kelly in goal, Rapasados at right back, Rodriguez and Barney in the centre of defence, and Traore on the left. Sicurella, Gomez and Amadio are the central 3 in midfield, Acosti on the right. Sayad, who didn't actually start the last game, he came on for Fishnella and managed to get the winning goal, so I'm rewarding him with a start today. And then Philip Wuttke is the lone striker. We are playing with counter-attack. It's something new that I'm trying for away games. Counter, play wide, I drop deep and higher tempo. Hopefully it'll do the job for us today. So we are 6-4 favourites for this one. Bassano are 13-8. Bassano actually lost their first game of the season by 1 goal. Don't know who they were playing. Our key man is Maxwell Acosti, and their key man is Andrea Di Grazia, who's also their captain. So everyone's morale is pretty good. Before this team talk, let's hope I don't ruin it. So we're just going to gently encourage them, calmly say to them, show me what you can do. I don't think we need much encouragement today, so I'm not going to do individual team talks, and hopefully we can get a win. So we've got a throw in deep in their half of Traore, throws it back to Gomez, back to Traore now. Amadio, more central, plays it further central to Sicurella, now it's Traore on the left, can he get a cross in? Plays it back to Amadio instead, now it's Gomez. We shoot, it's blocked, Acosti, and it's saved. And Acosti's there, and it's 1-0 after 8 minutes. Maxwell Acosti with his second goal of the season. Obviously, he must have scored in the Serie C Cup, I can't really remember. But we're 1-0 up. Thrown on the right-hand side this time with Rapassada towards Acosti. It's cleared by Bazzotto, but it's going to fall to Rapassada again. Gomez has got it, plays it to Acosti, who looked offside, and he was. He did score, but obviously it won't count. Gomez with a free kick. A dangerous position, blocked by the wall. Gomez gets it again, though. Plays it back to Rapassada. It's Traore. Now Amadio. That was the highlight, really. Just a free kick getting blocked. Strange. And Mule has got the throw in on the right hand side for Bassano. Mule gets the ball back now. It's Di Grazia trying to get past his man. Di Grazia looking for put a cross in, but he plays it back to Mule instead. Mule shoots. It's saved by Kelly and cleared by Traore. Incidentally, we still got a promise to keep with our board where we needed to get 9 points in 5 matches. We got 4 at the end of last season in 2 matches. We've got 3 points already at the start of this one. So if we win today, then we're safe in our job. If not, it goes on to the next game. Ball forward towards Acosti, won in the air by Mordini. Sicurella's got it now though, to Mardio. Forward, looking for Fishnella, but he went the wrong way and it's fallen to Mule. De Grazia has got it on the right hand side of Bassano now, moving forward with it down the right wing. Plays it forward to Fella. Now it's Barben. Out wide to De Grazia. Fella again. Really need to get a tackle in. Traore comes pile driving in there with that tackle. Pagano's got it now though. Now to Grazia. To Fella again. Fella through to Barben. Barben shoots and it's 1-1. Not the best defending there from any of the players. Gabriel Bobon getting his first goal of the season. And that's Bassano's first shot of the game. And they've scored. Rapasada's got it just in their half. Now it's Gomez. Sicurella. Back to Gomez. Amardio. The 3 midfielders playing nice together there. And Amardio shoots awfully high and wide. Barben, the goal scorer, plays it out right to De Grazia. De Grazia cutting inside a little bit, plays it to Fella. Fella's in the box and it's blocked and it's out for a corner. Barney charging that shot down there. Corner with Gomez on the right hand side. It's going to fall to Sicurella. Sicurella scores. It's 2-1. Giuseppe Sicurella with his first ever goal for Alessandria in his second league appearance, and it was a good finish. Ball fell to him after a bit of a mistake from Bobon, the goal scorer for Bassano, and he just smashed that into the net. So half time and we're winning 2-1. I'm pretty impressed with everyone's performance today, really. Sayad's picked up a yellow card, but he's playing alright. Wutka is a bit missing, so I think I will bring on Patrick Cutrone. I'll see if my team talk does anything, you'll know. If it motivates him, we'll keep him on for a little bit longer. But we're going to say that we've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. And we'll tell everyone that there's a lot more to come from them, and I believe that they've got what it takes. So my team talk has made Wutka look delighted, so we'll see if that does anything for him in the second half in terms of his performance. Juan Rodriguez also one to look at for his performance, but I'm not going to change anything just yet. Sai had a bit of a worry on the yellow card. Acosti with a free kick from the right hand side, whips it in, Barney's there, takes it down, shoots, and it's saved by Bardini and it's out for a corner. Throw in deep in their own half, Mule takes it, he throws it long to Bizzotto. Risotto to De Grazia on the right hand side, forward to Fella. He's running forward looking for someone to cross it to. He finds a great ball, but Rodriguez intercepts brilliantly. It's fallen to Fella again though. He'll probably put another ball in. Gives it to De Grazia instead, and it's a bit of a scramble, and Pagano got the shot away, but Rodriguez blocked it brilliantly. De Grazia with the corner from the right hand side. Fella's in there, it's headed away, and Gomez should clear this. Possible counter-attack for us. It's Wutka. He's one-on-one. He's got support. He plays the ball across looking for Acosti, but the defender gets there. Rapasada's still got it for us though. Trying to go past his man. He does. He finds Acosti, but Acosti gets muscled out with the ball. And that's that. And with 66 minutes gone, we're going to make a substitution. Wutka's actually improved his performance, so he's pretty safe. Rodriguez has improved his performance as well, so I think we just try and stop Sayed from getting himself sent off. That's the first thing. We'll bring Fishnella on. And Mattia Barney is looking pretty tired at centre-back. So we're going to bring on Priola for him. And we'll take someone else off a bit later on to see who else gets really tired. Barben wins the ball in the air, but he gives it away to Amardio. Now it's Fishnella, the substitute. Can he create something here? Gives it to Wutka. Wutka shot, and that was never going to go in. Blocked by the defender. Falls to Gomez. Traore on the left. Spins around, loses the ball to De Grazia. And that was the highlight. A blocked shot. That would be because it's on extended. Meant to only have it on key. I thought this game was going on a bit longer. Gomez gives it to Sicurella. That's Rapasada on the right. Amardio in the centre. Trying to get past his man. Amardio loses out to De Grazia. Now Barben's got a possible attack now for Bassano. It's De Grazia moving forward. Good tackle, I think. Or it might have been a pass. Murray's got it on the left. De Grazia. Fava crosses it in. Pagano's there. Comes a bit too wide though. De Grazia's got it again. And Fava with another chance to cross it in. Rapasada heads it away. Hopefully that's the danger cleared. Lampis has still got it though. Now it's Barben. Adera on the left. Plays it back to Murray. And indeed that is the end of the highlight. So with 13 minutes left, Wutka's performance has actually got worse. So the question is really, do I take off Acosti, who's dead on his feet, or do I take off Woodke, who's playing awful? And the answer to that question is that I bring on Cutrone for Woodke and hope that Acosti doesn't get too tired or injured, especially given he's been one of our better players today. And what did I say? As long as he doesn't get injured, he's just got injured. So we're going to have to play the rest of the game with 10 men. And fortunately, Fishnala can play attacking centre midfield, so there's no concerns there. Have we got someone that can play defensive? Yes, Amardio can play defensive midfield. So we're going to switch to some form of 4-1-2-1-1 formation. And we'll play Amardio as a halfback, so that's more defensive. And unfortunately, Acosti's got injured. What sort of injury is it? Upper body injury. Gonna guess shoulder. So we've got 10 minutes left to hold out for this. We've been playing counter-attack all game. This just kind of works with this formation as well, I guess. At least it should. Corner from the right with Di Grazia. Gomez wins it. And Fishnala's going to chase that one down. And we've got a great chance for an attack now. Fishnala plays the ball forward to Cutrone, who's got pace. Cutrone goes past his defender. Cutrone still got it. He plays it across the box to Sicurella, and we've scored. It's 3-1. Sicurella gets his second goal of the game. And I'd say, touch wood, we've probably got this one. 3-1, and Sicurella getting the goal. But there's a highlight straight from kickoff, and it's Pagano. He plays it right to Di Grazia, who gives it away to Traore. Could this be another chance for us? Gomez, moving forward, gives to Sicurella, who's now on a hat-trick. Gomez, Fishnala, pass this around nicely. Sicurella's got it again. Might as well just have a shot. He does have a shot, and it's saved by Bardini. So this should be the full-time whistle after this throw-in. Traore going to cross it in. Is he going to get time? Gomez has got it in into the box. Cutrone through on goal. Has he scored again? He has, but it's offside. And I imagine as soon as this is taken... Nope, the whistle goes now before the kick's even taken. It's 3-1 away from home against Bassano, and it's a brilliant performance from one of our new signings, Sicurella. In fact, Acosti played really well too. The entire midfield played really well. Traore, the two wing-backs, playing really well as well. I'm very pleased with how we did there. So that win sends us to the top of the table. 2 games played, 2 wins, and 2 very good performances. So Acosti will be out for between 7 and 10 days, so it's not that bad. He's got a bruised rib. I guess shoulder, I was wrong about that one. So next episode we will do a double. We'll do Reggiana in the league, and we'll do whoever we've got in the Serie C Cup second round. But that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. And I'll see you next time.